very much. Well, all month long, we are shining a spotlight on history makers with ties to the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. And joining us now is Vice Chancellor Dr. Moses Goldmon to tell us more about Dr. Gloria Anderson and Dr. Lawrence Davis Jr. Thanks so much for joining us again this week.
Thank you for having us,
Yes.
and we certainly appreciate you all for highlighting this.
Of course.
We're talking today about, as you mentioned, two higher education professionals, Dr. Gloria Anderson, Dr. Lawrence Davis Jr.
Yes.
Both graduated from the university in 1958. And 1958 was the year that Dr. Martin Luther King gave the commencement address at the university. Let's start with Dr. Anderson. Dr. Anderson was born and raised in Altima, Arkansas, just a small rural community just north of Pine Bluff. Both of them were born and raised in Jefferson County. That's where UAPB sits.
Yes.
And she showed just a high intellect at a very early age, reading at age 4, skipping grades, enrolled into the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff A&M College then at the age of 16, majoring in math. So just think about that, 1954, a young lady, underaged, majoring in a male-dominated discipline. Did very well, graduated summa cum laude, went on to earn a PhD at the University of Chicago, taught for a number of years at Morris Brown College and did research there, did research on rocket propellants, antiviral drugs, served as a stint, two stints actually, as interim president at the university and also vice chancellor for academic affairs. Still spent her life encouraging students to be their best, and particularly women. She would always tell young ladies who were in math and chemistry and the sciences, STEM as we would call it today, you have to prove yourself every day. So just a giant and a very high intellect.
That's so inspirational for young women, for sure.
Certainly.
Yes. All right, and next up we have Dr. Lawrence A. Davis Jr.
Yes, Dr. Davis Jr., just a giant. The entire family, as you know, as many people know, his father served as chancellor for 30 years. Dr. Lawrence Davis Jr. served as chancellor for 21 years. He grew up on the campus, graduated from Merle High School in Pine Bluff, but spent many of his years being educated on the campus of A&M. He got a bachelor's in science, graduated again in 1958, a master's in math from the University of Arkansas at Fayetteville, and a PhD in engineering mechanics from Iowa State University. Started his teaching career at Mississippi Vocational College, now Mississippi Valley State University, transitioned back to Pine Bluff and rose very quickly through the faculty ranks, dean, faculty, department chair, dean, and then chancellor in 1991, and spent it for serving there for 21 years. Our current chancellor, Dr. Lawrence Alexander, paraphrasing him, highlights Dr. Davis's time as a distinguished career over 2 decades of development. So lots of buildings were built, constructed, multi-million-dollar buildings. Doesn't sound like a lot to some people,
but it is a lot.
But it is a lot.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
And so just had a great run. So the entire Davis family, their contribution to the university and to the region is just huge. In fact, his younger sister is still, she's our director of financial aid there, Janice.
They're still giving back to the community.
So they're still giving back. That family's legacy in UAPB and Pine Bluff is tremendous.
Love it. All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing more about these two individuals.
All right. Thank you for having us.
Yes, we'll be right back.